Hey guys, it's Nogia Otaku, Kiki's delivery service. This will be a brief review detailing my love for this film. There's nothing really bad I can say about this movie. It's one of those movies that sometimes I leave on for ambient noise in the background while working on something else, just to remind me of the warm-hearted wholesomeness of this movie. Spoilers ahead, although I'll try to keep it light, so if you haven't watched the movie yet, go turn it on. The story is not overly complex. It is a coming-of-age, make-it-on-your-own story of a girl witch Kiki and a familiar cat Gigi. It takes place in an alternative 1950s European setting. Kiki, a 13-year-old witch who, according to traditions, decides on a clear moonlit day to leave for a city to train away from home for 1 year to become a full-fledged witch. She looks for a seaside port to live in as she dreams of living by the sea, and ends up at a town where at first the townspeople seem distant and cold to her. This disheartens Kiki as she also becomes hardened to those around her, especially at first to Tombo Kopuri, who is the first one in the city to be kind to Kiki, stopping a police officer trying to arrest her due to public disruption. Eventually, Kiki ends up bumping into a kind lady baker named Osono and her husband, who provides her with lodging, food, and even allowing her to use her bakery's phone line to set up Kiki's own delivery service. Kiki decides on a delivery service as her business startup as she believes flying itself is her main skill. Kiki, through early deliveries such as the first where she almost loses her delivery package entirely, or delivering a delicious baked dish to a grandmother's granddaughter to only find out the granddaughter has no appreciation for her grandmother's love, Kiki becomes realized to the harshness of the real world. She faces mental exhaustion due to this, and I believe her pent-up emotions and the stress from all these sudden new world encounters causes her to lose her witch powers. Throughout this episode of Lost, there are friends and companions that do not give up on Kiki, mimicking real life how even though one may face hardships daily, there is always someone looking out for you in some way or another. There is Ursula the artist that helps Kiki through her depression by giving her wonderful advice on sometimes needing to take a break from stressors that cause mental exhaustion. Then there's the never giving up Tombo Kopuri, harsh with him at first. Through many encounters, Kiki begins to open up to him. And at the final dramatic scene with the incident that leaves Tombo hanging onto an airship for dear life, Kiki ends up saving his life, marking the turning point where they become true friends. The one symbolic aspect of Kiki's growth that I truly adore in this movie is that of Gigi. Kiki, in her early innocent to the world stage, relies on Gigi and finds comfort in his banters and comedic relief that he provides not only to the audience, but to her daily life as well. As she grows away from her childlike mindset, she becomes mentally distant from Gigi, such as not being able to speak to him with human speech, and eventually him becoming more of a quiet, independent companion than someone she completely relies on. This is truly a simplistic but well done coming-of-age story without over-complex situations. The art is absolutely masterful as expected of Miyazaki films, and the music of Joe Hisaishi that accompanies cannot be topped. Give Kiki a watch if you haven't already. Inspirational, relatable, and calming, it is a film that you don't want to miss out on. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching, likes and subs, and see you on the other side. Bye!